Today's Wednesday, December 7th. It's my day off from work. This week we don't really have anything except for on the weekend. I'm preparing for the Rose Bowl versus USC. But it's about 11 right now. I got up this morning, I had a couple emails to answer, and then watched a couple YouTube videos, and then I started something new as well. Today was day one of yoga. I'm trying a couple different yoga apps out right now. Today was Down Dog. It was alright. Don't really know that I want to do like 15-minute sessions. Try to do like 10-minute sessions because I want to do it in the morning when I wake up. So we're going to look into that. And then I'm also going to start, before I go to bed, an app called Headspace. That's for meditation. I'm going to start kind of focusing on controlling what I can control a little bit more. Sleep being number one, since I am narcoleptic. It is something that I need to work on. So I'm going to try to do like shut it off, do my meditation thing, go to bed, wake up, and get a little bit of flexibility and exercise in. Hopefully with the yoga thing, it also helps with like my back. I am still it's still tight, sore. So today when I go in to do legs, I'm still not gonna be squatting or anything crazy heavy. So legs, like I said, is the plan today. I'm about to go try to get some food, maybe Denny's. I'm not sure yet. Just feel like having some breakfast, but then I'm gonna go in, hit the gym, and then probably leave. I need to go to grocery shopping, and excuse me, and probably come back home, relax. Today I really just want to try to get my mind right. Last few days just not really been myself, not really been where I want to be. So hopefully today kind of get some things in order, relax a little bit, and start getting back into my, mojo, my groove.
I wanna be your lover, tied up and twisted around. I wanna be your lover, till I'm underground. I wanna be your man, but you don't feel the same. I feel it in your hands. Now I'm filled with shame. I woke up in a foreign land, in a castle made of sand. No one wants me. No one wants me. I woke up with a broken hand in a castle made of sand. No one wants me. No one wants me.
End of my workout, really good, especially for not having like any squats in it. My back actually feels pretty good. I did a lot of bridges, and I've been doing a lot of bridges lately to help with core stability, hip flexors, things like that. But I was kind of worried because I think with the yoga kind of actually made the outside of my hamstrings tight today, but it actually didn't hurt while I worked out. But I had a shake. I'm about to go to Walmart and get some food. Then I'm gonna go home and relax.
I woke up in a foreign land, in a castle made of sand. No one wants me. No one wants me. I woke up with a broken hand in a castle made of sand. No one wants me. No one wants me.
Recently, I've gotten some shit for not having any Christmas spirit in my apartment. So, I think I'm going to try to find a small Christmas tree. But I don't have very high hopes. Oh, nice. Just some building blocks, things like that. But why is there this 18-year-old with a better beard than me on here? And these 15 and 14-year-olds. Are you kidding me? I think we're going to go with one of these.
I'm locked up in a foreign land, in a castle made of sand.
And the last 5 years here at Treasury. Analyst.
Okay, so I'm home now. I'm watching a movie. Gonna put this Christmas tree together and wrap some presents, maybe edit and eat. That's kind of the plan for the rest of the night. But I do want to sit down with you guys in a little bit and kind of talk about some of the next things, where I've been this last couple of weeks, and just some of the stuff that kind of going on in my mind. But for right now, got a little bit of stuff to do. So today was pretty productive. I got quite a few things done. I got most of my shopping done for Christmas. I just have to pick up a few other things. I know what they are. I just have to go get them. I got the packaging done, which I realized that I still can't wrap anything. And I got some groceries done. And then I also got some applications sent out. I'm going to start sending more applications out now for more jobs than just coaching. The coaching job in Chicago kind of fell through, so now I have to move on. The lease here in State College for this apartment is over in January. I really don't want to start another lease. So there's a good possibility that if nothing comes up, I move back home. In that case, there are like a few jobs like that I'm looking at that would take me out of the college or out of the coaching career, just so I can advance myself into what my actual goals are and what I want out of life. So kind of talk about that, just talking with my dad and kind of the last 2 weeks with being stressed out, kind of made me realize more and more of like what I want, especially with the holidays coming around. I do love being away from home, seeing new things like that, but family is so huge to me that now I'm starting to realize that being away from home so much, especially with having like a 14-month, 15-month-old godson, that I just never get to see. That really kind of like hurts me and kind of makes it hard for me, but that's something that I want to move to. I want to move closer to home, be able to see my family more and more, and that might cause a sacrifice in my career choice, which I think that right now is something that I'm okay with. But then, what my career choice is has kind of changed as well. I think I'm starting to feel okay with the fact that leaving the coaching world will be all right with me. I really, really want to open up a gym. And I know I talked about this before, being like a 10, 20 year, thing. But I just don't think that's the case for me anymore. All the time I think about, and everybody says, you have a goal, you have a passion, drive for it, work for it. Do what you can to achieve that goal. And if you have a purpose, work for that purpose. Make what makes you happy, what your goals are, and what your joy is, your job. So that's kind of what I want to kind of work to. So when I move home, if I move home, that'll allow me to start working, making money, and then either start buying even, pieces for a gym, or making a plan for a gym, or start setting money even aside for the gym. But I think that's where I'm at with that kind of career thing. Now, I am still applying for coaching jobs. There are opportunities that I do still see as, if I get this opportunity, it's something I need to take. But other than that, I think that's where I kind of feel and stand on, the next 3-4 months with my future and my career. But I also want to talk about kind of the workouts. So this is technically the last week, technically a week after the last week of that first 4-week program on this bulk lift. Being injured the last 2 weeks, I've kind of had to like change things, but this week I feel like I've changed them in a way that I have still advanced my strength, even with the back injury. But I'm going to start looking at that, maybe take a week or 2 weeks and offload, rehab kind of a little bit more on the back, so that way then I can start this 4 weeks over again with a revamped, reorganized lift, just making changes from the previous 4 weeks and then bettering that program for another 4 weeks. I feel very confident in doing that for another 4 weeks because last night I weighed in at like 200. In the morning I was like 206 with all my clothes on, so I kind of feel like that's 200 for me. But last night, like before I left the gym, I weighed in just my shorts, my t-shirt, and I was 203. So I feel very happy with that weight. Obviously, I want to still go up. Like 205 is my next goal, but 210 would be awesome. But over the next 2 weeks, like I said, I want to try to see a consistent 200, 205. And if I can stay in there, I am going to try to get up to work harder for a 210. And then over that next 4 weeks, and then move on to cutting, shredding phase. But I've never like macro shredded, so I'm gonna have to like talk to some people, do some research, and make a plan for that before I start it, and kind of convince myself to do it. That's where I'm at with like weight and training, and then I also want to talk about kind of like my vlogs a little bit. I know like the last 2 weeks I really haven't filmed a lot, like 3 or 4 days I think. But I think it's just because of our schedule with the games and things like that, but also our days are so consistent, it gets very hard for me to find different material, to come up with different things to put in the channel, other than me sitting here and talking to you. So I can find maybe 1 or 2 days where I feel comfortable filming in the gym. So I feel happy with that. I just might spread those days out a little bit whenever I put the videos up. But I feel like that's kind of like where I'm set back, and that's another advancement I can make maybe in the next 4 months, depending on if I go home, depending on where my job comes. Motions and movements with that kind of stuff could help me do this vlog. I've gotten a lot of questions. A lot of football players are starting to kind of find my channel, which I'm okay with. I mean, obviously I wasn't trying to hide it, but they're kind of asking, why do you do that? Like, things like that. But it's because like I feel very comfortable like talking. This is a way for me to kind of express myself a little bit more, do what I enjoy, and then share it to you guys, the world. Even if I don't get thousands, crazy amount of views, that's fine with me. It's just right now I enjoy it. It's something that I can do on my spare time, work on, and then maybe advance into more of my life when I get the opportunity. But I think that's really what I wanted to talk about with you guys. Kind of wanted to get that off my chest, let it out, and then not only for you guys, but even for me. So I think that's probably going to end this video. Like I said, guys, I really appreciate all the views and the support from you guys. A couple people have reached out, said how happy they are, asked me like how I started it, things like that. So that's really awesome to see, and I hope I can continue to give you guys content. So I'm asking you guys to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these videos. Other than that, have a good night, guys.